invest in yourself and pay attention to those negative thoughts and feelings that go through you and try to understand them and see where they are coming from. It's all about the perspective. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I hope that you are all doing well. I hope that you are fine, that you are taking care of yourself and your family, your loved ones. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Today I wanted to talk about fear. And fear is a feeling that I dealt with a lot, and I know that everybody, especially in this situation that we are all in, this pandemic, different stuff that are happening in this world, of course we're going to be afraid and fearful, but we have to understand that if we can't control this feeling, it can take over and it can make our lives even harder. I dealt with fear unconsciously or consciously, and it actually makes you very rigid and it doesn't let you live your life as you wish, because it keeps you and it holds you back to doing stuff that you uh, need to do. So it can be really restraining and it can be really hard to let you live your life. Sometimes fear is necessary. It keeps us from doing some stupid um, decisions, and it can be really helpful sometimes. It can keep you from doing something that you will regret later. But a lot of times, fear is that irrational thought in our minds that keeps you from doing stuff that are beneficial for you, and especially the fear of something that you've never experienced of, or fear of stuff that you never tried before. There are some stuff that are in my potential, like I can do, but since that fear controls me, I just think that I am not qualified enough, or I am not capable of doing this, even if other people are doing it. That fear controls me and doesn't let me do the thing, because that fear in my mind set those rules and it said that I can't do it. But in real life, actually, I can do this thing, or I can go through this experience, because what's the difference between me and other person? Like, why this certain someone can do it and I can't? How is that possible? And I'm not talking about something like super scary or like crazy. No, like stuff that are normal, that everybody can do, but that fear in your mind stops you and doesn't let you do it, and you start bringing yourself down and thinking that you can't do it because you are not enough, you are not qualified enough. And this is actually not true, because you didn't try it yet. How can you know with certainty that you can do something and that you are not smart enough or not strong enough to do it. You didn't try it, so why are you um, saying that about yourself? Why are you bringing yourself down? Well, this is the fear that is talking. It's the fear that is sending you these thoughts and letting you believe in them. So, just to help yourself to get over this unnecessary fearful thoughts that stops you in your daily life, you have to understand that those are not real thoughts. Those are just um, irrational thoughts. Those are very exaggerated thoughts and fears that are stopping you. So you need to step up and take control over your thoughts. You need to take control over them. You can't let thoughts control you. You are the one that needs to control everything about yourself. So you need to step up and say, look, I know that this fear is here to tell me something, to make me not go through something that I will regret later. But that doesn't mean that I can't go through this experience or I can't do this thing. I am worthy enough and I can do it. You need to know your worth. You need to reassure yourself and calm yourself down, because a lot of times those thoughts and that fear in your mind can cause you anxiety attacks. So you need to really be careful and to calm yourself down and to understand and believe that those thoughts are not real. Why? Because you didn't experience anything yet. You are afraid of something that never happened. Okay? I'm not talking here about trauma or anything. I'm talking about this irrational fear in your mind. So you need to control it. Don't let it control your life, because a lot of times, especially when I was a teenager, I let that fear control me and I didn't do a lot of things, and I made myself believe that I'm not competent, that I'm not worthy, and I'm not qualified enough to compete or to do a lot of stuff with other people, because I just made myself believe this. And I didn't try to reevaluate those thoughts and see if they are real or not. No, I just believed them without any second chance or second thought. So here you need to, before making a decision about yourself or decide that you are not worthy or you are, I don't know, anything you say about yourself, before you decide that about yourself, you need to make sure that you need to see if those thoughts are real or not. You need to see where they are coming from. Are they insecurities? If they are insecurities, you need to understand that you can't compare yourself with other people, because you don't know what they are going through. You don't know what are their potential. Focus on your own potential and the things that you have, and understand that if you believe in your potential, even if it's not big, but you can make it if you believe in yourself enough. Try to look up for people that made it in that made it in this world, even though they've been through a lot of experiences, a lot of situations that were so hard, and look up for them. This will make you inspired and motivated. But remember, don't bring yourself down. Don't bring yourself down because of those random, stupid thoughts that are not real. They are not real. So you are the one that needs to be in control of your life, of your thoughts, of your anything. Whenever you see a random thought going through your head and telling you what you are and who you are and what you deserve, you need to go through it and see where this fear is coming from. Is it insecurity? Is it something subconsciously going through you? And try to understand yourself and see why would you think that about yourself. Try to not be harsh about yourself. A lot of times I would pay attention to myself and see that I am so harsh on myself than I am on other people. Like when you are seeing other people, or when somebody is afraid of a certain situation or something, or um, or a project that is coming up, you try to motivate them and to make them forget about those fears, and instead you make them laugh and you reassure them that everything's going to be all right. But when it comes to yourself, you are super harsh and hard, and you don't let anything pass. You just start being so brutal. Why would you do that to yourself if you are not being harsh on others? Why don't you do the same to yourself? This is a reminder that you need to be easier on yourself and to reassure yourself and to nurture yourself and stop being harsh on yourself and on everything you do. Stop being this harsh, because this won't help you. This will just make you even, bring you even down and make you sad and make you even more insecure. So don't do this. Instead, try to understand what your body needs, what your mind is telling you, and see if it's working for you or not. But you need to remember that you have the potential. You have everything that takes to make stuff that will make you happier. But you don't have to compare yourself to others, okay? Just see your own potential and weigh it out. See this potential and how it's going to work out for you. You need to focus just on yourself and stop being so invested in other people's life. Instead, this effort, give it to yourself and your own well-being. Invest in yourself and pay attention to those negative thoughts and feelings that go through you, and try to understand them and see where they are coming from. And this really will help you when you understand that those feelings are and thoughts are not real. You will start seeing things differently, and it's all about the perspective. Personally, when I changed my perspective, and you have to understand that change in your perspective doesn't come that easily. It really takes some time, but you need to believe in yourself and to know that you will do it. And I'm sure you can do it. So, perspective is really important, especially on this topic, this irrational fear. It's all about the perspective and how you see things, and try to be a little bit more positive when it comes to yourself. I know we can't always be positive, but try to be a little bit more positive towards yourself. I hope that you write your own experiences on the comment section, and you need to believe in yourself and your own potential, because if you do that and if you change your perspective, a lot of blessings and stuff are going to go through your way and come to you. And really, you need to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. Nobody cares, literally, nobody cares if you make it, if you don't. You are the only person that stays with you. You come with yourself and you go with yourself. There is nobody cares if you do it or not. So you don't have to live for others, live for yourself. And don't compare yourself. When I stopped comparing myself to others, I saw a lot of results, and that really sped up my journey to living myself. I'm still on this journey. I believe that the journey to loving yourself never ends, but this really helped me a lot, not comparing myself to others and understanding that people have different personalities, different mindsets, different potentials. So it's not fair to compare yourself to everybody else, even if it's your sibling, even if it's your twin. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah, don't forget about this, and I hope you're having a great time. Have a nice day.
I think about your day.